Okay, it's Thursday, so we have another T.W.I.D. You go to Bungie.net, you click on Destiny 2, you scroll down, click on This Week in Bungie for the latest, and let's get into it. This week in Destiny, we're feeling refreshed. Maybe it's due to the crisp morning air or getting a good night's sleep, or maybe it's the Iron Banner Trials Nightfall weapons refresh we have on the horizon. Yeah, probably that, so let's get into it. This week's topics: Game to Give breaks records, Iron Banner Trials and Nightfall weapon refresh, additional Iron Banner dates, weekly featured brightdust drops, armor synthesis bounty refresh. Game to Give celebrates a record-breaking campaign. At the stroke of midnight on Sunday, Game to Give officially concluded its record-breaking campaign. The Bungie Foundation hosted its largest and most ambitious campaign yet, to rousing success, raising $3.135136 million from more than 65,000 donations representing 120 countries across the globe. Not to mention, Guardians redeemed over 220,000 emblems, which one of the emblems for 100k or $100, you got $100 raise. You got a cool emblem, which sad I didn't get, but that's okay. It was a really dope emblem, so good job to those that got it. The outpouring of support, energy, and unity from the community during Game to Give was incredibly special and inspirational to witness. We cannot express enough gratitude to each and every single donor, fundraiser, and community member who helped spread the love. The return of the Game to Give livestream last Thursday was also a smash success with over $180,000 raised during our 5-hour wheel-spinning hot sauce-fueled adventure with Drifter himself. If you did not have the chance to join us for the stream or just want to relive the spicy madness, head over the Bungie Foundation Twitch channel now. This is the most memorable campaign in the 14-year history of the Bungie Foundation. Again, massive and heartfelt thanks again to the entire community and all the teams at Bungie who helped make this possible. Yes, we will be getting those tattoos. Alright, so weapon rewards update. Whether it's seasonal events or ritual activities, Season of the Wish has offered a variety of ways to nab some great weapons to add to your arsenal. Today, we're happy to tell you about a few more you can expect to add in the near future. Starting in update 7.3.5 in early March, we'll be adding new and returning weapons to loot pools for Trials of Osiris, Iron Banner, and Nightfalls. These weapons will be additions to the current pool and won't replace any existing weapons this season. So if you're after any weapons in the current pool, they'll still be waiting for you after this update. That's a good change. I feel like that's needed since they are extending the season. I think it would have been fine if they would have taken some things out, because I mean, it's a 3-month thing, but at the same time, I'd like they didn't, so that's really nice of them and really good setup. So yeah, Bungie actually doing something good for once. Let's take a look at the weapons we'll be adding. Trials of Osiris, new, the Prophet Scout Rifle, aggressive frame, primary ammo, stay swords and traits, elasticity, one quiet moment, and text balanced stock. That makes me feel like it's going to look like Dead Man's Tale and that other one from that one thing, but I don't feel like it's going to be that good still. These scouts only good if they have a damage perk, so maybe if it gets a damage perk it'll be really good. I don't know. I know aggressive frames don't have the best quality. I know there's a few that stand out, but overall rapid fires and the other ones stand out better. But yeah, it's also scouts and not many people care on top of that. But we'll see. I have hope for it. If it is like the Dead Man's Tale, I'm hoping it has really good perks, so it'll be actually like a Dead Man's Tale, but legendary. So we'll see. Reprise the Summer Auto Rifle. I'm glad it's coming back. I lost mine when my stuff got deleted last year by Bungie's Space Magic stuff that happened, which they still have no comment on. People don't know what happened. There's, people know about it, so yeah. So I'm glad it's coming back. Maybe I can finally get a god roll again. We'll see. Adaptive frame. It's primary ammo, solar, origin traits are elasticity, one quiet moment, and wild card. I think wild cards only creates the Telestial Bolt, so that should be interesting. Maybe we'll see. Iron Banner, new Tuska the Boar grenade launcher, wave frame, special ammo, strand, origin traits, skulking wolf, and field testing. Note this weapon will be the only obtainable strand wave frame breach loaded grenade launcher. Breach-loaded grenade launcher. Got my English. As of update 7.3.5. This I'm excited for. They fucked up the stasis wave frame. Didn't give it chill clip from the dungeon, which really pissed me off. From a Deep's dungeon. I'm hoping they do this one right. And one, they give it chain reaction, so that way we have chain reaction in the kinetic slot as well. That'd be amazing to have on a wave frame, just like Forbearance has, but it'll be a kinetic one. Well, strand one, but it'll be in the kinetic slot. One, I want that. Two, I feel like there's a couple perks that go with it. I feel like hatchlings might actually be okay on it. if they allow the hatchling to create multiples. Probably not though, because there's a cooldown, so we'll see. But yeah, there's a few other things too that can make it have a damage resist, or the thing when you dodge and you shoot something and you do more damage to them, or they do less damage or something, or you take less damage. That's what it is. That'd be really good. I would like that. I could be fun on it, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully, the potential is there. We'll see. We'll see. Reprise, Multi-Mach, CCX, submachine gun, lightweight frame, primary ammo, kinetic, origin trait, skulking wolf, and field tested. Hallelujah, this thing's coming back. I lost this one as well as when my stuff got deleted, so I really hope I get the god roll finally. I got a near perfect roll when it was here, but then I never got a good roll since, and then it got deleted and that decent roll went bye-bye. So hoping this will be the chance for the god roll. Now we know this will stay around forever, so it won't be sunsetted or anything as well, which is nice. Which, I mean, the last one wasn't, but, still nice to know we won't have it sunsetted, so, yeah. Nightfall, new weapon. Wild Style Grenade Launcher, which is a double fire frame, special ammo, solo origin trait, stunning recovery, Vanguard's Vindication, text balance stocked. So it's another text style weapon. This is the second double fire frame breach loaded grenade launcher in the game. It is the other one comes from, I believe, Duality, I think is where it comes from, or is it the other one? No, it's the other dungeon. Sorry, I forget what it's called, but yeah. They're not that good, so hopefully this one, if it has incandescent, it might make it decent. I don't know. I don't remember what the other one has from the other dungeon, but we'll see. The potential is here. The potential is here. We'll see. I like the ideal behind him. It's just not that good. So hopefully they add a buff to him to make him a little better. We'll see. We'll see by the time it comes out. So we'll see. Also new, they didn't bring back a reprised Nightfall weapon. Sadly, they brought two new ones. This would have been a great time for Pally or any of the other loved ones. I feel like that people love, but okay, Bungie. The Slammer Sword with an interesting name, lol. Vortex frame, heavy ammo, stasis, stunning recovery, Vanguard Vindication. Note this is the only the second stasis sword in the game with the cold steel trait besides the Dawning Sword Zephyr. It's also the first vortex frame stasis sword. Alright, cold steel could be good on it with a vortex frame, but I don't know. It really depends on how it will react. It could be better, it could be less. I'm not really sure. Feel like though, I mean, it's a vortex sword. They're not that great right now. They really nerfed them. They're not horrible, but there's better swords like Bequest and other things out that are a lot better in the long run. So we'll see. We'll see, Bungie. We'll see. The release schedule. If you're wondering when you can get your hands on these weapons, here's when they'll first appear. Week 15, March 5th, 2024. The Wild Style Grenade Launcher. It's a depth version. Will be featured Nightfall weapon. So we get the two-shot grenade launcher first. Week 16, March 12th. The Summoner Auto Rifle and its adept version will be the feature Trials of Osiris weapon, so that's March 12th. Week 17, the Slammer Sword and its adept version will be featured Nightfall weapon, and the Prophet Scout Rifle and its adept version will be a featured Trials of Osiris raid, or Trials of Osiris weapon raid. What the heck? That's March 19th, and then week 19, April 2nd, 2024, the new Tusk of the Borg breach loaded grenade launcher and returning Multi-Mach CCX submachine gun added to the loot pool. So, I'm intrigued by that, I want to see how that turns out. It sucks we gotta wait until April for the first time to be able to farm them, but you know what, I'll definitely be farming the submachine gun. The grenade launcher, I'll definitely do some as well, but the SMG I really want. I want a good roll of it again, so yeah. Let's see. These weapons will reappear as featured weapons throughout the remainder of the season and persist as part of the loot pools in the final shape, which is good. I'm hoping, though, the final shape actually counts as the first season. I know we technically would get it this season, which would be the first season, but we only get it for a couple weeks. So hopefully final shape counts as the first season. So it wouldn't be until their final season that year. So there'll be final shape, the season comes after that, then the season after, so it'll be like that third season's when it would go away. I really hope that's how it works. I hope they don't take it away like the second one in. It really depends on how Bungie sees it. We'll see. Or the first one in. We'll see. Hopefully they don't do that, though. But yeah, we'll see. Season of the Wish weapon pools. Once these weapons are added, here's what the remainder of the Season of the Wish loot pools will look like for these game modes. It's literally every weapon available, plus the two new ones. Well, the returning and new ones coming back for Trials of Osiris, so nothing special. Same thing with Iron Banner, the new one plus the old one. I am sad, though, it is stranded in the sense it would be nice to go with, it'd be nice to have another energy one so that way you could go with Multi-Mach, because the only one really good right now is the one everyone uses, which is, I can't remember the grenade launcher name, but it's a solar one. So I kind of would like it, but at the same time I'm really excited for a strand one, so we'll see. Nightfalls will be the 2 new weapons because they didn't want to give us an old one. So that's just that. Upcoming loopholes to account for the length of this season and the upcoming episodes will be longer than previous Destiny 2 seasons. We're increasing the Nightfall weapon pool to 8 weapons. The plan is for Trials of Osiris to return to 6 weapons in rotation to allow its adept weapons to have more chances to be features, taking into account the weeks that Trials of Osiris will be disabled. Iron Banner weeks, right? Trials of Osiris, we're going to be getting 2 new weapons for Final Shape and beyond, which is exciting. I'm happy they're doing that because obviously, they're adding 2 new ones in the middle of this season, even though it is basically 2 seasons long. So we'll take that as a dub. So we're going to get 2 new weapons for Trials of Osiris. Well, 1 returning, probably 1 new. We'll see. Then we get the Scout Rifle, the Summoner, and then we'll be keeping Scissor, Strands, Trace Rifle, and Eye of Soul. Everything else will be gone. Iron Banner will be keeping. We'll get 2 new weapons as well or 1 new, 1 returning. I don't know. We'll see. Multi-Mach submachine gun, Tusk of the Boar grenade launcher, Lethal Abundance Strand auto rifle, Reese Walker, Point of the Stag, and Guiding Sight Strand. Nightfall's getting 2 new or 1 returning, 1 new. Who knows? Wildstyle, we're getting the grenade launcher, keeping obviously in the storage for that's coming out. Then we're going to keep the breech loader grenade launcher that's currently out. The Uzume, Warden's Law, Strand hand cannon. I don't remember Warden's Law being Strand. I thought it was kinetic. Am I on crack? I'm pretty sure it's kinetic. I think Bungie made a mistake there, unless they're changing it to Strand, or is it Strand? I might be an idiot. I don't know. Tell me if I'm right or wrong there. I don't remember. I don't use it, so I don't know. And then the bow as well is staying. So yeah, you'll be able to tell by that list what's going away. Look it up to know exactly. I know it's Igneous for Trials and the grenade launcher, heavy grenade launcher, which is really overpowered. So when it comes back around, you should farm Igneous in that grenade launcher because they OP AF. So yeah, Iron Banner returns. Well, we've had a chance to enjoy Iron Banner 3 times already this season. Lord Southern Forge will be returning to the tower once again to help prepare Guardians for the final shape. With the extended season, we'll be adding 2 more chances to jump back in and commemorate, whatever the fuck. My English is horrible. Get over it. The Iron Lords, Iron Banner dates April 2nd, April 30th. So we get 2 in the same month, basically. I know technically the 30th one will be into the next one, but yeah, basically the same thing. As we head toward the final shape, the future is bright. As we're headed toward the final shape, we're honoring Guardians with a new weekly gift of brightdust starting on March 5th. Sucks it's starting on March 5th and it didn't start like right away in February. That means we've got several weeks before this starts, but anyways, players can visit the Eververse store to claim 700 brightdust each week leading up to the launch of the final shape. Make sure to log in, get your dust, and spend wisely, Guardians. What is it? So it's gonna be like June, right? It's when it comes out. So that's March, April, May, and June. So you're looking at what, like 10, 12 weeks, give or take, a little more. I think it's a little more than that. 12 weeks of Bright Dust at 700. That's a lot of Bright Dust. I'm not going to lie. That is a ton of Bright Dust they're giving out for free. I wish they'd just make it that. I feel like 100 a week would be fine. I feel like the 700 is nice because obviously we have to wait and stuff, so that's why they're doing that. I feel like if they did like 100, 150 a week for free just loading in the game, I feel like that'd be really cool. Or they start out small and then have like a daily thing you load in like most games have. Like Warframe has a daily thing and then it goes up and up. I feel like that'd be really cool too. I think Bungie should definitely add that type of thing permanently, but we'll see. But it is really cool. So Armor Synthesis bounty refresh on March 5th. The cap of Armor Synthesis Threader bounties will reset. This will behave like a standard seasonal reset, and players will once again have 8 available bounties per character. This is a great opportunity to earn more Symphoweave as we lead up to the final shape. If you currently have unfinished bounties, make sure to complete them before March 5th as they won't stack to the 8 bounties available after the reset. I might do it just purely, I haven't done it in a while, but I might just do it purely to get them done since you get 16 this season. Might be worth it. Player support report as always. A lot of known issues that have been out for a while. They still haven't done a couple new ones, but overall same issues. Movie of the week, and then we've got artists of the week, and then we get down to that's it for this week. Hopefully you're enjoying nabbing some sweet loot in Riven's Wishes. Yeah, not really great loot, but we'll take it. While the Last Wish weapons seem to be popular as they should be, we're seeing a lot more sleek-looking weapons around the tower thanks to Festival of the Lost and Dawning Mementos. It's been great seeing veteran Guardians help new lights find the rewards that will best suit them. Keep it up. We'll be back next week with more updates. Until then, be good to each other, and thanks again for the record-breaking outpouring of support for Game to Give, Destiny 2 community team. So basically, not a bad one at all. So basically, to sum up this week in Destiny, we're getting new weapons. We're getting a new scout rifle, a new and then a reprised auto rifle for Trials of Osiris. We're getting Tusk new grenade launcher, waveframe grenade launcher, that's Strand for Iron Banner, and we're getting multi-mock reprised for Iron Banner as well. We're getting a new double fire frame grenade launcher for Nightfalls. We're getting a new sword as well, that's a stasis frame, vortex stasis frame. The release schedule, we have Week 15, March 5th for the grenade launcher for the Nightfall. We've got March 12th for the auto rifle for Trials. March 19th, the sword for Nightfalls and the Trials of Osiris weapon Scout. And then April 2nd, we have the submachine gun and waveframe grenade launcher for Iron Banner. And then everything that's currently out is staying for the rest of the season. Next season, we'll be losing a few of them, like always, and we'll also be gaining 2 new ones for each thing, or 2 reprised, 1 new, 1 reprised. Iron Banner returns on April 2nd, April 30th. The future is bright every week from March 5th onward till the final shape release. We get 700 bright dust each week for free. And Artemis Synthesis bounties refreshing as well on March 5th. So if you have the 8 bounties that haven't done all the 8 bounties, hurry up and do them so that way you get 8 bounties extra from March 5th. That is the T.W.I.D for the week. It has been a interesting T.W.I.D. It's not half bad. It's not that great, but it's not bad either. It's pretty okay. We like it. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the weapons coming back / coming out for new. And what you think about that 700 bright dust for free. If you enjoyed, have a good day. We out. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Adios. We out.